Okay, but I can use this as a guideline. Okay, on the other hand, if I'm looking to get into a trade down here, and I see that resistance is up there, now I can measure and say, okay, based on my risk, which is down here, is this 2 to 1? So if I'm risking 60 pips down here, then I need to have at least 120 pips worth of upside in order to make that move worthwhile. Does that mean I'm always taking 120 pips? No. Does that always mean I'm taking 60 pips? No. You have got to be more flexible than that, people. You just have to remember, trading is a flexible environment. Okay, we're trading momentum types of trades. If you're watching a trade and you see momentum dying off, listen, our transaction costs are low. Get out. Just get out of the trade. Okay. Okay, I think that's about it. I noticed your weekly updates that use different charts than I have. This weekend you discussed the pound, but the chart you show is not pound US dollar, even though it was quite obvious that that is what you were discussing. Can you clear this up for me? Don't know what you're saying. I was using the pound US dollar. A couple of times I was talking about some of the crosses. If you go back over that weekly wrap, I clearly indicated where I was talking about a different symbol. Are there any specific items that it would be good to have fresh in our minds so we hit the ground running? Disk numbers to review, online videos to review. I'm not. There's really no context there. I would suggest reviewing the webinar, the first webinar, how to get world-class trading powers in 32 seconds, and then the 3-part series of how to pick reversals. Those are some webinars that have gotten some very good feedback from the crew members. I can't possibly do day trading as I live in California. I would have to start trading at 1 a.m. I don't remember a lot of content on your 10 CDs about tricks of the trade with spot trading rather than day trading. Do you have anything on your website that specializes in spot trading? I have no idea what you mean by spot trading. We're trading the spot market. This is the spot Forex market. We're not trading the futures contract. So I'm not sure. I don't want to assume that you're talking about swing trading. I'd rather that you use a different term that I understand. Spot trading, that's not even a term that I recognize as a trading term. I don't know what you mean by that. Again, not a criticism. I just think you might be mistaking your term there. In your Q&A, someone asked you what was your broker you trade with. Your sole answer was solutionfx.com. No, it wasn't. I have tested a company called fxsolutions.com. Okay, but the reason why I don't talk about the broker I use is because I don't want everybody to think that's some kind of endorsement. Okay, I will not endorse a broker. So this is not an endorsement of FX Solutions. It's an observation that they had decent fills. They didn't play a lot of games, but they do have a dealing desk. So you are going to have to deal with the fact that they will trade against you. The question is how many spreads? They took 2, 3, 4 spreads for a buy or sell entry. Interbank takes 4 pips on the spread. It seems a little expensive, which it is, but take 2 pips for euro US dollar. That's right. Yeah, basically, I break brokers down into 2 categories. You have basic, and then you have trader. The basic brokers are good to get started on. They'll let you trade micro lots. They have a dealing desk, but they have an emphasis on beginning traders. This is where it's really best to start. Then there are trader firms. These are firms that they're not going to hold your hand. They don't even want to really talk to you a whole lot. They just want to facilitate the trades. This would be the MB Trading or EFX Trading or Dukas Copy of the world. Basically, companies that deal with a very small spread, low-cost trading. On Friday, there were 5 U.S. news announcements at 8:30 that looked positive in the aggregate. Why then do you think the pound would go way up instead of down, as I would have expected? Well, I know this is going to sound as about unprofound as you can get,